Good morning. Welcome to our ACTS program here at the Tri-State at 98.3 The Rock. I'm Lisa Jordan. Today on the program is my guest, Amy York. Uh,
Hello.
Hi, Amy. Thanks for joining us today on ACTS program. Amy is from True Impact Dance of Huntington, West Virginia. Tell us a little bit about True Impact Dance, about
hmm
the ministry, about yourself.
hmm Okay. True Impact Arts Foundation is a nonprofit organization that began from a desire to create a Christ centered holiday ballet production for our community. Dance lessons are a rite of passage for many children. They're just drawn to the music, the costumes, even the pretty shoes and the music, all of it. And as a dance teacher and a dance studio owner, I felt that if I'm going to have the kids in front of me, I'm going to use the opportunity to make a lasting and positive impact in their lives and in the lives of their families.
It sounds like a wonderful organization. Now, do you have a history of dance yourself?
Yes, I grew up taking dance lessons here locally. I studied with Hessen's Dance Studio, some wonderful people there. And then when I was a little bit older, I went to the little ballet theater, and then I did some lessons later on in areas around the tri-state.
Now, you offer many classes
hmm
at True Impact Dance. Tell us a little bit about what exactly do you do with your students,
hmm
and what is important to you as far as your faith concerning these dance classes and these events that you promote.
Okay. What we offer at True Impact Dance Studio, um, we offer classical ballet. That's our foundation. That's where most of my training lies. We also offer jazz and hip hop, tap dance. We even have acrobatics.
Hmm.
It's important to me that all of these dance genres are taught well, that we teach them at a very high quality, professionalism from a Christian perspective.
And you are competitive in your dance offerings, right?
Yes, we do offer a competition dance program. We are a concert dance focused school. However, we do offer a competition dance program for kids who want that aspect. And we are always sure to tell them that at True Impact, we focus on the process over trophies.
That sounds good to me. I know that you impact. It's a great name, by the way.
Yeah. Thank
You try to impact your
you.
community through your faith.
hmm
What's that look like? What's that look like in your dancing and your schooling of these young people? I understand you uh, have students
hmm
as young as 2
Uh-huh.
all the way through adult age.
Yes. Well, I can tell you that for me personally, um, being a Christian, um, it's important the way that I interact with the world. I want to do it in a way that brings other people up. And so I know that um, my students are watching me. They're watching my reactions to them when we're having a hard day. They're watching how I react when we have a good day. They're watching how I interact with their parents and with our community. So it's really important to me to just be a positive role model as I'm going about everyday life.
I know you probably, with all your experience with the
Mhm.
students, do you have a story that you could share with my audience about how True Impact has impacted one of your students or an event of faith?
That's a hard one because there are so many. Um, we have had several of our graduates go on to lead careers in the performing arts. And so to me, that says that, what we're doing at True Impact really does have an influence on someone's life if it brings them to love the art form so much that they also want to pass it on to the next generation.
Dance is such a beautiful art form. I know that it's
Hmm.
even, found its way into our worship services and some events. I
Really.
know it's a wonderful expression of art and praise to our creator.
Hmm.
I know that you are committed to keeping, I love this, you are committed to keeping, your age appropriate,
Yes.
outfitting and content
Hmm.
God pleasing. That that's just strikes with my heart. I think that's wonderful because modesty, I believe modesty is, outdated in our time, and it's wonderful to see that.
Hmm. Yes. Yes, it is. We try to emphasize with our kids that the ways of the world aren't always the best way to go. That we can be respectful, we can be modest, we can be kind, we can be all of these wonderful things, and just not fall suit to what the world is telling us is good.
I know that that makes an impact, on our community. We are light according to the scripture. I
Yes,
know
that's
we
good.
are salt and we are light. Salt creates thirst, and light is a shine, is shining to a community. A city set on the hill cannot be hid. So I know that
Yes.
you're impacting the community with these, virtues through your faith. Can you tell me a little bit more about how this ministry does impact, the Ohio River region?
Of
How have
course.
you seen, this impact the community at large?
Of course. Well, first of all, it's an eye opener to our students as to how they can use dance as a ministry. A lot of people don't understand um, that dance really is a beautiful thing and that it was created by God and that we need to give it back to Him. Most young people view dance as to what they see on television or in
Mm.
today's media. And so True Impact is an eye opener as to what dance um, can be and really should be. The next way that we impact our community is our productions. For example, next month we have Christmas in Narnia taking the stage, which is a ballet production based on the book The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis. And of course, if you've read that book, you know that that's a faith based book that tells of good overcoming evil. And so, through these productions, like Christmas in Narnia, we are able to minister to our students and to our community who are there watching because they're listening to these stories and they're watching these stories unfold.
You have how many students right now that,
Uh,
you are instructing?
we see about 120 students weekly.
Wow.
We have about 50 people involved in our next holiday production of Christmas in Narnia.
And that event takes place when?
Saturday, December 14th, and that will be at Marshall University's Joan C. Edwards Performing Arts Center. The show starts at 5 p.m.
Okay, so it's a celebration of the Christmas season with master
Yes,
storyteller C.S.
yes,
Lewis, Christmas in Narnia, True Impact
yes,
Dance, Christ-centered holiday ballet. I
yes.
love that. You have, other events that you do in the community as well,
Yes.
annually on an annual basis?
We have a performance group that was inspired by the New York City Rockettes. They're
Mm.
called the Appalachian Bells, and those dancers, they're like a holiday greeting card. They take cheer everywhere they go, but they will be performing in venues such as the Huntington Mall. Um, they'll be at Marshall University's holiday tree lighting.
Mm.
They will be opening Christmas in Narnia, that production, and so that's a really good group too.
Do you have any, future goals for a True Impact?
Oh my goodness, there are so many. There are so many. First, we would love to grow our student base so that we can reach more people um, using the arts as a positive impact in their lives. We are looking to grow our nonprofit organization so that we can begin sponsoring more students to take dance lessons at no cost to their families.
Hmm.
So yes, we do
That's
have a
wonderful.
great deal of happenings in our future.
If you're just tuning in to The Rock, this is the ACTS program across the Tri State Public Affairs. I'm Lisa Jordan, your host on The Rock. In the studio with me today, sharing is Amy York of True Impact Dance of Huntington, West Virginia. Amy, if we wanted more information
Mhm.
about maybe your ministry, your outreach, lessons, a career path in dance. Where could you direct us? What should we offer to folks who would like to get in touch with you about this?
The best place to go would be our website, which is trueimpactdancestudio.com. Of course, we're on social media. Our Facebook page is a great place to go as well. It is facebook.com/trueimpactdance.
If you would like to add anything today, Amy, with our conversation about True Impact, share with us what's on your heart. If you have anything else you'd like to add before we leave the air.
Of course. Come see the show. Come see Christmas in Narnia coming up in December. We have students who are just working so hard to bring the Narnia ministry to life. It's a beautiful production. It's a great night out for the entire family. So come see the show.
Sounds like it would be a wonderful family tradition for folks to come to this annual outing. You are having Christmas in Narnia, True Impact Dance,
Hmm.
2024, Saturday, December the 14th
Hmm.
at 5 p.m. at Joan C. Edwards Performing Arts Center, and that's at Marshall University.
Correct. Yes.
And it's a celebration of the Christmas season with, of course, a Christ-centered holiday ballet, of
Yes.
course, with master storyteller uh, C.S. Lewis for Christmas in Narnia.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Amy. We really appreciate you spending some time with us today on The Rock. Any final words?
That's it. I just thank you so much for your time.
Well, thank you for joining us on Across the Tri-State Public Affairs Programming on 98.3 The Rock. Do me a favor,
Hmm.
Amy. Keep in
Yes.
touch. Keep
Okay.
in
Thank
touch. Keep us
you.
updated on the ministry of Impact and what you've got going on. We're dancing our way to the kingdom.
Yes, I
And we're
love that.
so, David danced and
Dance
rejoiced
before
before
the
the
Lord
Lord.
with all his might.
He
Yes,
sure
I
did,
love
didn't
that.
he? And he
Mhm.
encouraged himself in the Lord, and if you've never, been a part of ballet or dance, it's a wonderful, wonderful medium and art form, and I'm so glad that you have brought it to our area, as a true impact of, pardon my
Mhm.
cliche, but to teach dance from a Christian perspective and to reach out. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much.